Okay, welcome back. Um, Again, thanks for watching if you have been watching. And so I'm going to continue right now. Let's just minimize that. I'm going to continue. I'm going to try to keep this close to like 10 minutes, maybe 11 minutes. I don't know. So the first thing I want to do here is I want to aim the camera down a little bit. Move it. Actually, let's actually move it back a little bit. We'll do something like that. Now, I have to remember how to do a nav mesh on this thing here. And navigation. Let's do bake. Okay, that's right. I forgot. First, I need to mark it as static. That. Yes, change the children. Okay. I don't remember what to do about the whole lighting thing. There's a lighting tab. I forget. Down here. Let's see. Auto-generate is fine. Real-time. Light mapping. I forget what it is. There's a deal to bake. Actually, don't really want it to bake though, because it looks like it's gonna have to. See if you. I don't know if you can see this down here, but that's kind of interesting. Shadows here, but not back there. Makes it kind of interesting. So I don't want it to like see bake global illumination. I don't have that. Mixed lights are baked using specified lighting mode, and baked lights will be completely baked, not adjustable at runtime. Controls whether real-time lights in the scene contribute to indirect light. If enabled, both direct and indirect light. If disabled, real-time lights only this can be disabled per light basis. Setting the indirect multiplier to 0. See baked light maps. Seven 11. I'm not really sure what that's doing. Is that still working on the lighting? What's it doing? Real-time light maps. Scene. Actually, not sure what that's doing. Can we put that up here? We can. Good. I mean, what is it almost getting done? Is it going to get done? What's it doing here? I know it's taxing my CPU because I can hear the fans spinning up. Actually, I don't know if that's I suppose it's the video card fan spinning up. But actually, that makes me wonder if I can increase like time for doing this stuff if I turn SLI back on, because I have it off for Blender, but I haven't been doing much rendering. I'm just making models here, so I'm not sure. Just hoping to wait till that got done before I actually tried to bake my nav mesh here. So So let's let it get, it's almost there, I guess. 15. 7/11. Auto-generate lighting on. I'm gonna have to ask about that. So hopefully this isn't gonna do this all the time. Hopefully it's just gonna do it like kind of this once. I'm guessing it's generating it for this specific you know, model scene and all that. A lot of stuff on that. Although the shapes are pretty simple. So what happens if I hit bake? Let's zoom in on it. So it's doing that on the top. We don't want that on the top, so what do? Do we drop height, jump distance, step height, max slope? What happens if I increase the step height here like that? Let's hit bake, see what happens. Okay, let's increase that even more. I don't care if it clamps it. Bake. Okay, so a lot of goofy stuff here. So actually I want my step height to be pretty low. Make some slopes unwalkable. Consider decreasing max slope to less than 14 degrees. Or increase step height to greater than 0.25. Yeah, I don't care about. Let's do something like that. Huh. Let's go all the way down on max slope and hit bake. Let's see what happens. Nothing? Then there's advanced, which I probably don't care about. See, the thing is I'm not sure why it does all these extra stuff on the top here. Okay, agent radius. Let's try that. And there's quite a bit of space there, which is cool. I don't mind that. Okay, so there's that little bit of an edge there, which is cool. Okay. Huh, interesting. I'm gonna save it, and we're almost getting to 10. Okay, so you can't squeeze in there. That's kind of fine. Actually, the rest of that is pretty fine. So now I need some sort of a player controller, I think. Not really sure how to do that. So let's go ahead and start by adding back the inspector. Let's add a cube of some sort. Let's create 3D object cube. Where is the cube? First, one thing, it's really tiny. another thing is it's not even on the map here. Let's do something else here. Let's go ahead and take this and position that closer to 0. Zero. Actually, I could hit reset, but that's okay. I'll just do it like this, which is fine. Okay, cube. Alright. That's funny, because that means that the scale is pretty huge. Actually, it seems like everything is imported correctly from the blend file, though, so maybe that's still the way to go, right? That's actually good for me anyways, because if I end up going back to Armory, I don't want to have to mess around with, you know, all that extra stuff. Position 1. Position 0.5. No. 2. I don't actually want it to be floating though. I want it to actually sit on the top here, so okay. 1.5, I believe. There we go. It's cool. And actually, let's just go ahead and stop it here. And I want to say thanks for watching, and catch me in the next video. In the next video, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to go back into the blend file, and I'm going to try to scale it down to 0.5. And I'm going to try to apply the scaling and see if I can't make it like more reasonable, like closer to the way the square is. The square is tiny in comparison. Now I can enlarge the square, the cube, but I think it might be better if I actually shrink the whole scene. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.